So class, this is a brief description of developing assessment items for week 11 and also a demonstration with some sample items already written into a completed sample assessment for week 11. So I just want to make three pretty quick points. The first one, you can see we're in Learning Suite here under Unit 3, and we've selected week 11 content page. And we're discussing where we are in the course, what we've studied so far, and what week 11 is about. And the goal is to help us learn to develop assessment items that will give us the data we need to plan good instruction. So I've talked about planning your time, and then also have highlighted here an assignment for you to bring to class the completed self-instruction booklet on selected response item writing. If you'll just click on self-instruction booklet, it'll give you a link to the document and you can complete it. My suggestion is you simply print it out and complete it by hand. I've done it, my sample, in a pencil so that as I did things I could erase and redo and so forth. You might want to consider doing the same thing. This is an interesting exercise that will teach you the criteria for good item writing for selected response, and it will give you practice in how to identify items that follow the guidelines. So this is an exercise we will use in class, both for the PLC discussion and for class formative feedback on your responses to help you solidify this understanding. Then I would like to just give me a second here. I want to go to the assessment template for part 2 of the assessment, just to show you this template in Google Docs. The assessment template includes 4 item writing tasks, one for selected response, one for extended written response, one for performance assessment, and one for product assessment. In each case, there is space in a template for writing 2 items, and the template follows the item writing guidelines. So this is where you'll see the assessment template. So now what I'd like to do is just quickly show you a completed assessment. Oh, excuse me, one more thing. I want to show you the rubric for the completed assessment. So let me do that by just taking you to a document where I've pasted in the rubric. So at the end of the assessment that you see in Google Docs, there's a rubric. And this will be used to score each of your assessments. You'll write your assessment against the learning targets you did in your specifications table for week 10. And then the criteria for an effective assessment item is listed in the rubric. So it'll help guide you in your item writing. So this is how we will grade your assessment items, and you can have the rubric in front of you. One thing I'd like to highlight is that we want you to receive formative feedback from your PLC. So you would complete this and then have some comments from one or more members of your PLC team. So the assessment will be incomplete without these comments, but no points will be given for the comments themselves. It's just that your assessment can't be graded until we know that you have engaged in formative assessment. So I just wanted to show you that. The last thing I wanted to show you is the sample. I wanted to show you a sample item writing template that I've completed. So for the first goal, selected response assessment item creation, I've created one select response item, which is multiple choice by requirement. And so I've written the item here, and I've given the answer key. I've done a second response item, which I chose to do matching, which is one of the options for the second item. Then in the item writing task 2, extended written response, you'll see I followed the guidelines to write an item, and all of my authoring for the item is in blue. So I'm going to post this as a link from week 11 and also as a link from the course documents page, where you can see this sample completed part 2 of the assessment. And this should help you help guide your study and also help guide the production of your own assessment. So I hope this helps. Thank you, and we'll see you in class.